Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR video. So I've decided to take my Mustang Patriarc and take it into Showdown and see how well I can do. The main thing about this car is that it is the second fastest car in this Showdown, the Buick being the fastest. However, we all know that it's not that easy to get the Buick fully maxed quickly. So the Patriarch is, for all intents and purposes, in the lower rankings, basically the apex car. Now, with any of these cars, once we're talking about using a fully maxed apex car, the key becomes not so much the setup of the car or whether you have all the parts in. The most important part now is, can you shift it as well as it should be shifted? Both the launch point and the shift must be done perfectly for you to get a good run out of the car. And if you cannot get it right, then you will not win most of the races. Now, I just botched that run, but fortunately for me, my opponent ran just a hair slower than me, so he kind of gave me that race. I was expecting to lose it, to be honest. I was already in the middle of talking, so I didn't want to just, whine and complain during the whole run down the track, but I definitely screwed up that launch. So the trick with the Patriarch is, like many of the newer cars, first gear is basically useless. You need to go instantly into second gear and then immediately shift into third pretty much, and then only then you would be able to get a good run out of the car. After that, it's mostly deep good shifts. Now, what makes the difference between a near perfect run versus a semi-perfect run is, one, how quick you can get into second gear, which I'm a little laggy right now, so I'm not getting it perfectly yet. The second piece is, of course, the exact launch point makes all the difference when it comes to something like this. I've ran a best of 6.7, I think 07 on one run out of 50. Other than that, I've been running a lot of 6.72, 6.71s. Low 6.71s are not that hard if you get the instant second right away. But of course, I could do it with the keypad probably better than I could with the mouse. But I'm so used to using the mouse nowadays to do my clicks that I'm just not really getting the launches off with the keys as well. I'm just out of practice. Mostly because I generally don't like to run Showdown. I'm only running this one because I have a car that is competitive, and since I already put the effort in to max it, I don't want this car to just go to waste. So one thing I always notice, and this is generally the case with Showdown, is your trophy count here and the trophy count you see on your screen at the end of a race tend not to match. I believe that is mostly because this and the final count has some kind of a lag discrepancy between them. That could be what's causing the issue. All right, I'm going to lose this one for sure because I totally couldn't get the gear to shift initially. So I'm going to try with the keyboard because it looks like the mouse is lagging slightly on this, and that's not even a good run from that guy. Now, fortunately for him, he won, because if he had taken that loss, it would have been a lot of points for him. Versus if I had not screwed it up, it would have been actually really good for me. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and use keyboard only this time. This time my screw up is on the nitrous. I didn't use it right. But somehow I still squeezed in a win. But that was not a good run. 6.778. So I need to kind of get reacclimated with the keys here. Hold on. Let's take one more. So I need to go. It's basically launch, shift, but the second shift also goes with nitrous. I just need to remember that. I've been doing shift, and then nitrous because my brain is not quite caught up with the keys yet. So let's see if we can get another easier opponent in. Who is racing at what given time definitely has an impact on how far you can get. Sometimes of the day you get easier opponents simply because the guys that are really good or really devoted to the shift patterns may not be playing at the moment. and that's a benefit. On other times, it depends. So let's go ahead and do this right. Okay, so this one I have a chance because even though he's going to pull ahead, I should pull back enough to get a win. Yes, I got that. Barely, but I got it. And that was, again, slightly better on the shifting, and that's why I was able to get it. So let's go ahead and take the win. If I can get 2,000, I'm probably going to stop because that's pretty high up in the rankings. And quite honestly, I don't think my skill is going to get me any further. So let's keep our fingers crossed that I'm going to get another good launch out of this, and that I'll be able to get a good run out of the car. Okay, so that was a good launch. I don't think that was a great run though, but hey, as long as you run better than the other guy, a win's a win. The old saying, oh no, that was a good launch. Look at that. Okay, 6.718 on that run. Can't complain. And in 6 runs, because I started 7 runs, I started 50 runs from yesterday. So in 57 runs, I have now made it to 2,000 trophy points. But even though that said 2011, this says 2,000. I have no idea how this works. I've long since given up figuring out how they do this. So I'm not going to worry about it. But you know what? Stop while you're ahead, and then maybe come back tomorrow, and that's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and take it easy. Sit on my 2,000 trophies and, you know, bask in my own personal glory. No, I'm joking. But if you're ahead, and this is particularly true if you're going for the 1400, right? If you're ahead and you're like 1300 and you know that you're more likely to take a loss than a win down the line, maybe don't push at that moment further. Take the win, sit on it, let some people oh, of course it crashes. This is the other issue with the game recently. It's been crashing a lot, but let the other people move ahead and then figure it out. In fact, it was good I stopped, because if I had crashed on the next race like I just did there, it automatically counts you as a loss, and my trophy might have gone down by like 50 points. For that matter, just because it did crash, it may not have synced my trophies. So after the game reloads, let's go check our trophy count before I cancel the video. But that's where we're at. We are supposedly at 2,000 trophies, then we crashed. Let's see if the system had a chance to sync to the server before it totally let go. Alright, we're back on. Let's collect the complete 7 live races. Perfect. I used Showdown to complete that, but that was actually the 3rd crash within the last 10 minutes that I logged in. So I crashed more than once during the Showdown in the last few races. Fortunately, the trophy total has kept to where it's supposed to be, and I am good. I am not going to... Oh, wow, it's laggy. It's almost like it wants to crash right away again. So you know what? This is the cue for me to end the video and stop playing for now. Anyway, that was my 2,000 run with the Mustang Patriarc. I hope you liked the video. And if you liked the video, leave a like. If you like this kind of videos and like to watch them, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get notified when I put up new videos. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.